A w sumie idę tam na to drzewo, zobaczę co tam jest, tak prawdę mówiąc. Bo nie wiem. Ciekawy jestem. Jak to w ogóle wygląda?
Before you stands a shrine to Amadia, her solemn face carved of ancient stone. You remember that the statue of Amadia in the hollow marshes healed you, but no words from you can rouse this one to response. Whatever powers the gods once, this statue of Amadia seems ancient. Moss blooms from cracks all over the stone, and tears of rain stream. You feel a presence awaken within the stone. An ancient awareness reaches out to you, swirl. A wintry wind blows, and bitter hail falls all around you. Yet you feel no chill, and then the awareness recedes from you, ebbing back like a tide until you are left completely alone. Alone with your thoughts, alone with...
Speak if you wish to.
Well, this all looks familiar. It certainly has that air to it. But I would make a terrible... Whatever place this once was, it was destroyed long before before your time. We must access the Council of Seven. But do let's be careful. Despite appearances, I have survived a lot. I would run... Large, impressive, glowing stones. It certainly has all the hallmarks of my people. Although we did not plaster our faces on every spare surface. That is the doing of your gods. It is not enough for them to curse you with their faces. Must they inflict them on stone too? I mean, at this point, it's just tacky.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel.
Co ty? A ciekawe, czy każdy z nich może się pomodlić przy tej kapliczce i zyskać to.
Before you stands a shrine. This statue, you remember that whatever you feel a lightning flash, then the aware...
Odporność na powietrze. Na ogłuszenie, na porażenie, na zamrożenie. Ciekawe, czy to na stałe zostaje?
You remember whatever you feel a fire suddenly rages around, then the...
Odporność na ogień, na płynięcie.
Before you stands this, you remember whatever you feel a lightning, then the...
Na powietrze. Spoko. Ciekawe jestem, czy to na stałe zostaje.
Before you stands a shrine. This statue.
Fajnie było. Każdy ma na coś odporność. Da się tam teleportnąć? Nie. Tędy się tam chyba nie dostanę. Tego się nie da rozjebać? No, powinien mieć czerwony. Tak, za koleją będzie lepiej. Dobra, teraz będę wiedział dokładnie, kto jaki ma kolor.
The spirit of a Black Ring initiate stands before you. He seems to be smouldering.
Perhaps my sacrifice will be enough. Perhaps the God King will restore me to fight again. You are no comrade of mine, outsider. You can go see for yourself and die in the attempt.
If the spirit still had a complexion, he would no doubt turn pale at this point.
God woken? No, wait, please! I'll tell you what I know. The Sentinels. They're no danger when they're moving. But as soon as they stop, that means they're about to attack. That's all I know, I swear! That's how they got me. I didn't realize I was in danger until it was too late.
Does anything seem different now?
Nie da się go chyba zabić.
Does anything seem different now? No idea what any of this means.
Amadia truly is the mother of all magic, the patron of all who use swords.
Siemanko, Feniks, witam. Skończyłeś, mówisz? No to zajebiście. Jak? Gierka ogólnie spoko? Co to jest? O, ten tutaj się pojawił w końcu.
idea what any of this means. Those damn sentinels.
What's that amongst them, on top of the pillar?
Amadia's light stirs within her.
Nie chciałem, żeby z tym rozmawiała.
You are not of the Black Ring, and yet you are undead. But I sense good in you.
Mówi, że ci się podobała. No to fajnie.
Amadia truly is the mother of all magic, the patron of all who use source.
Our defenses are breached. Must I kill you now? It would pain me. I am relieved. I greet you. I was Amadia's chosen champion.
She gasps and bows her head in deference.
Forgive me. Please, I hold this boon. It is Amardia's. It should be yours. Amardia's altar is at the highest point. Climb to the sky and you may find it. But be warned, Amardia rarely answers now. And when she does, she sounds...
She bows her head in deference and allows you to leave. She acknowledges your presence with a simple nod.
I came to the council to learn to be divine. I failed. I'm not made to be pursued by evil. And that's what it means to be God-woken. But my worst fears came true when the Black Ring came. I fled here. I made sure the temple was defended and went to the altar. She did not answer. I'm not ashamed to say that I hid. There is untold evil in Go. There is no Go. I belong here. I was God-woken, but for all the evil in the world, I would not be divine. I did not search the world for the other. Amardia's altar is at the highest point. Climb to the sky and you may find it.
She bows her head. She acknowledges your presence. A pair of gloves, beaten and worn, but clearly of the highest value, especially to a wizard.
Co ona mi tam dała? O, spoko. Chociaż te, co ja mam, to są, widzę, fajniejsze. Inicjatywa, szansa nakryta, pirokineza, hidrozofia, returgia. W sumie to magowi bardziej się przyda. Siemanko, Krzysztof, witam. Witam paniekowego.
A bird flits in the background as you approach the altar. Laying your hand on the weather-beaten stone, you feel a gentle heat. A sense of warmth and peace fills you. As you whisper your words, you feel the world around you melt away. You open your eyes to an old log house, a roaring fire, and a door ajar. Pushing the door open, you find a bedroom, comfortably furnished. In the middle of a bed, wrapped in blankets, is an old...
It is so good of you to come. I'm so proud of what you have accomplished, of the hero you are becoming. You will be at the well.
She leans forward, grey hair falling to frame her wrinkled face, and whispers.
I am so hungry. I need to feed. I need your sauce.
The woman takes you in her arms, pulling you close in a warm, soft embrace. You almost can't help relaxing as her warmth spreads through you. You're still breathing in her scent, the smell of home, when you feel her claws. They press into your back, tearing cloth, breaking skin, pushing deep into muscle. A gasp escapes your lips, and you sense it, her ferocious hunger as she starts to feed. You feel your source draining away, your energy sapping, your own hunger becoming... You push her away, staggering backwards, until you rest gasping against the door. The figure in the bed draws the curtains and smiles as she is bathed in moonlight. She turns back to you, her grey hair now streaked with gold. She gets out of the bed, walking towards you, but you feel your god pulling you back, pulling you away from her. The room fades, but Amadia's moon remains, now emblazoned on the altar before you. A bird flits in the background as you approach. A sense of warmth and peace fills. You reach out to a...
Ciekawe, do czego ten klejnot był. Może do tych kapliczek, co się aktywowało. Położę go tutaj na przykład. Nie. Chuj wie, nie wiem.
A bird flits in the... A sense of warmth. You reach out... She acknowledges your presence with...
No to tutaj tyle chyba. Portal. Ołtarz Amadi. No to coś jest.
Before you stands this statue of Amadia seems ancient.
O, klejnot
Moss
wytwarza między
bloomed with the
oczami
grating
Amadi.
sound of stone upon stone.
Po to był ten klejnocik.
The spirit keeps glancing. How can I help?
No dobra, tutaj tyle. Co tam, panie Krzysztofie, powiesz ciekawego? Wezmę sobie to źródełko. Czyli tak, tutaj byliśmy. Tam jest Książę Cienia. Książę Cienia, tam jest księżycowa kapliczka. Do tego biskupa Aleksandra bym poszedł. Może... Najszybciej to tędy. Znaczy najszybciej tylko tak, teraz gdzie? Tam, tutaj? Gdzie to się idzie do niego? Tędy chyba. Dobra, spoko. Sobie tam działaj, ponoćku, działaj. Nie da się tego zgasić? A, zniknęło im to. Myślałem, że oni na stałe będą mieli. No, się zeszło stamtąd, to zniknęło. Szkoda. Każdy miał na coś odporność. Fajne to było. Tego ognia się nie da chyba zgasić. Ale to nic.
Be at ease, sister. We're safe now.
The bear gives you a serious look. She opens her mouth wide, her great fangs on display for you. Then she...
Can I ask you a philosophical question?
O bogowie, tylko nie niedźwiedź filozof.
Okay then. If a tree falls in a forest and the whole place is covered in death fog, does anyone care? I escaped. Thousands didn't. They barely had the time to scream.
Be at ease, sister. We're safe now.
She gives you a long, wet-eyed look. Her lip begins to tremble, which on a bear is an impressive sight. She tries not to cry.
I thought no one cared. I thought no one cared but elves and bears. This gives me hope, this does. Lots of hope.
With a sigh, she turns away.
Speak, Godwogen, but be sharp. Time passes quickly. They have come to stop the ascension. They are doing all they can to kill the... He and his circus have claimed the top level of my... That is not for a knight to say. Only the gods may guide you. Pray at their altars and hear their wisdom. I am a knight of Delius, one of the last living knights on this island.
We're safe now.
Once I could stand with you, my god's chosen champion. Godwoken. I do not ascend, but nor do I die in the trials. So I dedicate my life to...
We're safe now.
Kupię żuchwa.
Make trade.
The creature runs a black tongue across its maw while staring at you hungrily. For a brief moment, you see row upon row of jagged teeth.
A distant, hungry place. Your ward.
The elven priest fervently prays.
Tell us what to do, brave Tyr Sendelius. The Black Ring are on the threshold, and yet they fear us. I know. A customer. Perhaps you'd like to trade. Find
His lascivious eyes flick over you to skin-crawling effect.
vulnerable flesh. A distant place called Nemesis. I couldn't resist the lure of this world, though.
A, to nie tak, kurwa. To potężna to siłę daje.
Your gold can't save you. Not against blades.
He gently
But perhaps...
This is incredible. What a structure.
There might be nothing like this left in the world. Not since Lucian used the death fog on the elves.
Ostatnia leśna tygrysica.
Eyes closed, the tiger seems to be praying.
I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. All of us but I fell dead in the mist when the two legs had their war.
She cocks her head to listen to a voice you cannot hear.
If the covenant be in good faith, O black-winged god, and all the forest tigers shall return, then I shall accept your... They all shall die.
She stares directly at you and bares her teeth.
With the hem.
Eyes closed, the tiger seems to be She cocks her...
If the covenant be in good...
She opens her eyes and turns to you.
Or what? Shall you kill me with your fog of death like you did my cousins? This is our only chance to live.
Sukces niemożliwy.
You, divine, as if. And even if you were divine, look at what the last one did.
She closes her eyes. A low growl rises in her...
They all shall...
She stares directly...
With the...
The leaves of the altar rustle, a gentle murmur on the breeze. You lean in, a sweet smell wafting around you, the smell of fresh wood, of blooming flowers, of a gentle summer's night. The scent fills your mind and your vision starts to swim. You blink and find yourself standing in a dark glade. On the wind you hear a...
God woken.
You turn towards the voice and see the broken body of a fawn. A raven is perched upon its head, pecking at the gory hollow that once held. You're about to turn away when the body twitches.
God woken.
The raven turns its gore-streaked beak towards you. Its eyes are a deep bloody red. God woke. The fawn's breathing is shallow and ragged.
I need to heal. Please, if we are to make it to the Well of Ascension, I need your blood.
As your blood touches the deer's lips, its head lurches forward, clamping its mouth over the wound. You can feel half of your vitality slowly drain away. You pull your arm back, breaking the connection, and see that the deer has grown too long in sizes. It gets to its feet, kicks something toward you. Pick up its gift, a round white stone, and are getting ready to leave when you feel a cold, heavy thump on your shoulder. You look up into the fierce red eyes of the raven. I see you, Godwoken, it croaks. The blood-flecked beak lunges at your eye, and you feel it. You feel it tear through the lid, through the jelly, and crack against bone. You stumble back, grasping at your face. Your eyes are fine, but the altar is changed, with the crescent moon hacked into the wood. The altar sits before... Eyes closed, the tiger seems to be I am the She cocks her.
If the coven...
She opens her...
Or what? Shall you kill me with your fog of death like you did my cousins? This...
She
Co jest niemożliwe, czyli
With that...
tutaj chyba nie da się uniknąć walki z nią.
Eyes closed. She cocks.
If the covenant...
She opens...
Or what? Shall you kill...
She closed. She stared.
Na przykład jaszczur jakby zagadał, tylko nie mam przyjaciela zwierząt na nim.
The tiger seems to... Eyes closed. She cocks.
If the covenant...
She opens...
Or... You...
She's...
Worms take you.
Nie, tam tu ja byłem. Teraz duch jest.
The ghostly tiger bares her teeth at you, a triumphant...
When the God King brings the forest tigers back, and we ride for you, there shall be no...
Be at ease, sister.
Almighty do...
The priestess is oblivious to you. Instead, she's locked in frantic, desperate prayer.
Almighty Duna, save your children, deliver us from the void.
Have you been to the temple of Zolstissa? Is the King's Knight safe? Is Zol Stissa's chosen champion safe?
To.
Bid ease, sister. We're safe now.
I fear that they are lost, but I thank you for your kindness.
He lowers his head, closes his eyes, and silently begins.
Have you been to the temple of Zol Stissa? Is the King's Knights? I fear that they are lost.
He lowers his head.
Have you been to the temple of Zol Stissa? Is the King's Knight safe?
Ho there, hopeful. I belong to Dilius. To whom are you sworn?
Inside you, Rallick rumbles in protest.
Can I interest you in a short discussion about the merits of Dilius?
The being inside you rumbles a very clear no.
Bid ease, sister. We're safe now.
Because, my friend, when I offered myself to her, she never answered. When she learned that I could not crush my own compassion, Zol Stissa deserted. I renounced her, and Dilius came to me. He soothed me with his gentle words, and I was home. I prayed to the altars of all 7 gods, all across the island, and pledged my allegiance. You must do this. You must be ruthless, where I was not. That I do not know. I prayed at each altar, heard nothing but Dilius' voice in the whispers. If it may help you, I wish you well.
The elf prays.
Soon, Dilius will give us the power to smash the ring and all our enemies. Alexander does not rise.
He closes his eyes once more and
No matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Godwoken, the mother tree calls you. Follow the spirit. Climb to the heart of the tree. The mother awaits. The mother tree calls you, Godwoken.
Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Co oni tam odpierdalają? Zaraz się okaże.
Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons.
I will have your head, Seeker.
Garet jest? Gareta chcą zajebać? To nie zajebią go.
Be at ease, Magister Rowe. Weapons down. Gareth, I have done you a grave injustice. I was deceived, and I was too weak, too naive to see it.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palms, a gesture of goodwill and peace. Whatever Alexander's reply might have been, it is drowned by Gareth's alarming chuckle.
Godwoken, have you come to witness the death of the noble coward? How fortunate. You can tell the tale of Lucien's other wayward son. This slug defends his own cruelty on the basis of ignorance. He expects me to forgive him for everything he's taken from me. Every fallen seeker, every friend, every slain Godwoken. My own parents. He says this to me while their flesh still rots in the graves I dug for them. I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would kill you 100 times over if given the chance.
Zajebiemy magistrów. Za to, co zrobili wcześniej.
This is your end, Alexander. I strike in the name of your father.
Nie ma, że boli. Siemka perska, co tam? Zaraz wracam za minutkę. Dobra, co tu się wyprawia? Tego by pasowało. Kurwa. Sieknąć. Ma dużo żyćka. I jebaniutki też mocno. Jest ich tutaj w chuj. Pasuje jakoś wybijać pomału. Żeby gareta nie zajebali. Tych łuczników by się pasowało pozbyć. Jeszcze mi tą kurwa powalili. Dobra, pasuje go zajebać w końcu. No i gra. Pierdolcie się od mojej uczniczki. Dobra. To by go nie zabili. Dobra. Fajnie. Znowu mi tu coś zniknęło, jakiś czar, ale... To mi się tu przez... Aha, może ja loada wziąłem. Chyba tak. O kurwa, to jest przyspieszenie. Muszę to wykasować. Myślałem, że on tam pobiegnie. Dobra. Tylko jej nie zabij. Zaraz go troszkę tutaj sprowadzimy do pionu, bo rozbestwił się jebaniutki. Łuczniczka jeszcze ma trochę. No zajebie mi łuczniczkę, no. Dobra, chuj. Skrzesił ją zajebiście. Gareth, dobry chłop. Nie ma takiego chowania się.
I must admit, Godwoken, at one time I envied you. I wondered what it would be to feel awake for the first time. I no longer have to wonder. I see for the first time. I see you. I see...
Dobra.
The spirit of Alexander looks bitterly dejected. He turns to you.
My journey has ended, but the world still needs a divine. Even if it's my... Tell me, have you learned how to enter the council yet? But it is! Don't you see? It's the concern. I have to know your intentions before I help you. What do you mean to do with the power of divinity if you succeed? You will do, Godwoken. Ralek, Vrogir, and Zolstissa favored the sun, while Duna, Tyrsendilius, Xantetsa, and Amadia favored the moon. Align their idols thusly at the entrance to the council. Then there's the lever. It requires a great power source. I had one. Perhaps it's still with my remains. Otherwise, you must scour the island. Farewell, Godwoken. I hope you don't...
Może ten kostur jego? Ale o chuj to chodzi jeszcze z tym drzewem.
The Mother Tree calls you, Godwoken. The Mother Tree calls. Climb to the heart.
Idź prosto do serca. Gdzie to serce jest? Tutaj.
Mother, you don't look well. How vulnerable you are. At heart.
Może to elfka powinna z nim porozmawiać. Czy tam z nią? Aha, bo tutaj to właśnie miałem sobie przestawić. Najwyższa pora, nie?
I am the scion of the Mother Tree. Her heart speaks through me.
Tak zagadał.
The scion of the Mother Tree. Let me talk to her, please. She and I have business.
The Mother is in danger. A shadow hunts her. You must rid us of the shadow. The Shadow Prince is on this island, seeking our annihilation.
5 minut wolnego mówisz?
He is the master of the House of Shadows. He is a terror that breathes. You know him simply as the Master. It is time for vengeance. You must cut off its breath, then bring me its heart.
The Master. Where is
he? Is a lizard. No doubt he slithers close to the temple of his fork-tongued goddess. Beware.
Dobra. Da się zrobić.
I am the scion of the Mother Tree. Her heart speaks through me.
No w sumie tak.
He is a lizard. No doubt he slithers close to the temple of his fork-tongued goddess.
Sabine touches your arm.
Look, it's Sahela.
O, Sahela tu jest.
Sabine, It is so good to see you once more. I must speak with you. I am in Fort Joy, but I do not see you there. From the fort, at last I see clearly. I know the mother is sick. She is weak. Her grip slips at last. You make her so. You kill her scions. You are strong now, Sabir. This is a unique opportunity. The impossible is now possible. Kill her. Finish what you start. One more kill. You must strike at her heart.
You want the mother tree dead? Quite the change of heart since last we met.
I know. But now she is weak. I can speak truth. The mother stops progress. The mother stops lovers. The mother forbids. The mother commands. The mother plots. The mother wants vengeance. I know I can count on you, Sabir. You who loves her freedom above all. You must climb the temple to find the mother's heart. And then set yourself free, Sabir. Set us all...
The others seem to have made this place into a stronghold. This is where we part ways, I think. Thank you. Until next time.
Co za łuk? 17, 3 zręczność, 2 do bystrości, 1 do dystansowej. Krytobójstwo. Co my tu mamy? 55, 92. No lepszy. Wsadzimy tu runkę. Dlaczego ona ma te runy tutaj? ...374, 460... ...430, 524... No i fajnie. Dlaczego każe mi to drzewo zabić?
The moment of truth approaches, does it not? All is decided soon.
W sumie... Próbujemy wyzwolić elfy. Co można by je było wyzwolić?
I am the scion of the mother. You would bring death? Death comes to you.
Żebym nie zabijał i kurwa tego drzewa. To mnie leczy. Nie da się tego teleportować. A miałem to usunąć właśnie. Znaczy to miałem usunąć, to przyspieszenie. Tylko to jest z umiejętności, no właśnie.
Sibyl lays a hand upon your forearm.
Step back. I have business with the mother. I'm going to... You must allow this. It's important.
Sibyl reaches out to the tree. She allows her power to burgeon and grow. And then the tree shudders, and then screams. The heart of the mother tree withers and dies. All is still.
Wyzwolicielka. Wyzwoliła elfę spod jego tyranii. No to dobrze. Idziemy sobie tędy. Na górze ktoś czeka.
the Reaper for me.
Sebil, you killed the mother. We are free. We may go where we please. My heart is filled with gladness that you are with us, Sebil. I hope to see you again. I hope you find that which you seek. Set yourself free, Sebil, like you have set us all.
To dobra. Jakieś skaczące drzewo, kurwa. Zapraszamy na górę. Wyzwoliliśmy elfy i tak jest zajebiście. Kurwa, no to przedtem co trafiła, teraz nie trafi? Dobra. Do widzenia. Jeszcze trzeba tych fanatyków powybijać w pizdu. O skurwysynek. Na 6 mi wyjebał. O, to dobre. A to dobre jest, dobre. Dobre, to dobre. Tutaj gdzieś sobie to dam. Aha, tylko że to jest za... Tak czy nie? Nie, to nie jest za tajemną moc. Bierę 2, panie. Od razu. Nawet się nie zastanawiam. No to podwójna książka, podwójna. Podwójnych to nie potrzebuję do sprzedania. Dobra. Uwolniliśmy drzewko. Znaczy elfy uwolniliśmy w sumie. Spod jarzma. Buchowy grat, kawałek arbuza. Dzban. Dzban miał przy sobie dzban. Już to umiemy. Już podwójnie. A, tak mogę się nauczyć, widzę. Brokat. A co to jest w ogóle? Ja tu u niej mam tyle najebane na tym pasku. Został naznaczony, co zmniejsza jego umiejętność uniku. Uniemożliwia celowi stanie się niewidzialnym. Takie coś. No to co to jest? Skrytobójstwo. Wyjątkowe staranie wyceleni swój atak, zadając 602 obrażeń fizycznych, pojedynczym strzałem. Czas skradania, atak ten otrzymuje 50% premii do obrażeń. To też dobra sprawa. No dobra. Warto pamiętać o tym, tylko kurwa, tu zapamiętać wszystko, to Matko Boska. Misio? A niech tu przejdą. Szybko przyszedł. Co to za zasraniec? Misio.
Glory is mine.
Notatki, no. Żebyś wiedział. No to wypróbujmy to w takim razie. Jakie to ma jebnięcie? Bo jebnięcie to ma niezłe. To jest dobre, panie. Dobre to jest. Jak mu zapierdoliła skrytem. Misio, misio. Chodź, pomogę ci, bo zanim ty tu przyjdziesz. Dobra. No tak, tam są następni do odjebania. Może by zrobił to w ten sposób, że tak by to zrobił. Jeb, kurwa, o. Pięknie. Strzała dostał. Dystansowiec? Nie, to będzie skrytobójca. Drugi to może mat być. Teraz będzie pomagał. Chodź tu, Tadek. widzi go. O, no kurde, nie widzi, czy co? Nie widzi go. Aha, nie, bo on ma, dobra, kamienny. Game over. Moi drodzy. Gdzie tam ci kurwa pobiegli? No... Przechuja.
Has it turned on us or just lost its mind?
Dobra. Elfy wezwolone. Opuszczamy lokal. Aha, ja mam głowę Aleksandra. To do ziemistego mógłbym pójść. Może jego też bym zajebał, jak się da. Gdzieś tu urzęduje. Tutaj.
An empty cave with a bare altar. Strange.
Gdzie ta łepetyna? Kurwa, tutaj gratów w tym plecaku. Ja pierdolę. Tu jest.
The altar before you seems relatively bare. There is no inscription to a god and no offering placed. All you can see is a smear of blood on its surface and a hollow that seems to call for something.
Gdzie ten otwór jest?
The altar before you see all you can see. You feel an invisible hand grab you by the throat. Cold, unseen lip. You can't make out any words, but you understand what you're hearing. Whispered tears, screams in the dark. The hand releases you, and you stagger back, gasping. The altar watches you silently.
Ja położyłem tą głowę. A może tak.
The altar before you, all you can see is a smear of blood on its surface. You feel a sense of relief wash over you, of hunger satiated. As you watch, the rock wall behind the altar starts to bleed, to dissolve, to evaporate into nothing. After a few moments, it is gone entirely.
Obóz Czarnego Kręgu. To tu też wszystkich zajebie. Bo Czarny Kręg to też pojebusy. Takie same jak magistry. Nie ma lipy. Napierdalamy jak leci. Może bym pogadał z tym ziemistym. Może jakąś nagrodę da. Za głowę Aleksandra i później go zajebie.
The spirit of a Magister priestess kneels on the ground, her hands tied behind her back. She flinches as the ghostly sound of tortured screams from nearby catches your ear. She steals a look upwards at the source of the screams, then looks away again with a shudder. Another ghostly scream intensifies, hitting it, then abruptly ends. Panic washes over the mag. She's next. You suddenly feel pain, blinding, burning pain. Your screams have been reduced to hoarse whimpers. An ugly, staccato voice rises above your whimpers, barking at dispose. You hear a wondrous sound, that of a merciful blade slicing downward through the air.
A, jedna rzecz. Ciekawe, bym zjadł głowę Aleksandra, czy może jakieś osiągnięcie będzie za to właśnie. To już mam go zabitego, czy nie? Zabitego chyba mam go. Tak. Gdzie ta głowa?
You rise from the altar, brushing dust from your robes. Your guards and the priests of Rogier watch you expectantly. You nod. The sequence is now complete. Ralik, Rogier, and Zorstissa worship the sun. Alarmed shouts and the sounds of fighting echo from another part of the temple of Rogier. Your guards hasten...
Zimiste. Jak ich zaatakuje, to pasuje sobie to jakoś w miarę dobrze ogarnąć. albo zajebie ich na bank.
You behold a face you've seen before, in blackened glass, soul sickness incarnate, the rotten flesh of the world's most shameful desires, an all-knowing affliction. This is the God King's pallid envoy,
A Sybilę mam w
walking the
drużynie.
world.
To ona go tak czy inaczej chyba zaatakuje, coś mi się wydaje.
As the Sallow Man.
You feel him in your head, scrabbling for purchase amongst your thoughts, looking for a way in, his madness and his anger and his hate banging on the door of your mind.
Wszystkich zabijamy, nie?
Sallow points a long-nailed finger at Alexander's dead eye. Sickly waves of emotion wash from him. You feel like you've eaten a rock. Sallow thrusts his nail forward and skewers Alexander through the eye socket. Sallow begins to eat.
Opierdolił ją.
An acid joy assaults your senses as the Sallow Man devours the memories of the Bishop Divine, the son of Lucian, the God-woken, who shall never be divine, but the twisted remains of what was once an elf. A sick glee emanates from the Sallow mind, and, in an instant, you know what is on offer. A new you, an improvement on the old, on the tip of his finger, ready to be granted. You need only say the word. He grins and holds his hand towards you. You feel yourself change. You feel a barbarian you, wild and free. But then, the Sallow Man's grin becomes a snarl, and his outreached hand grasps at you, grabs hold, and with a rending, tearing sound that seems to fill the whole wide world, your military skills and bearing, as much a part of you as was your soldier's heart, is and as the Sallow Man releases you, you hear the wordless question, "Are you not happy now?" Sallow laughs inside your head. He stares into your brand new soul and shows his hand. He lets you know that he has something. Sallow gives you a long look. The tendrils of his mind snap about yours, but they do not probe. With difficulty, he
Are you sworn? Swear to the God King, and I give you the key. The key to the academy. The key to the mountain.
His cruel, scraping, booming laughter echoes inside your mind as he shows you images of your torture and ultimate death.
God-woken.
Co on zrobił w ogóle? Tego barbarzyńca, ja nie chcę tego. Tak, ci tutaj mogą atakować z tego. Ten tam jest ustawiony.
You behold a face you've seen as
You feel him in your head, scrabbling for purchase amongst your thoughts, looking for a way in, his madness and his anger and his hate banging on the door of your mind.
a cacophony assails you. A melee of clanging bells and scraping nails, mixed with laughter and insanity and pain. Then he was in yours, with all his agonizing, caterwauling. You behold a face you've seen before, as you feel him in your head, scrabbling for purchase amongst your thoughts, looking for a way in. His madness and his anger, screaming, biting rage, blazes across your mind.
Kill!
Ja sobie go tu kurwa ustawię odpowiednio.
You behold a face you've seen before, in blackened glass, soul sickness incarnate.
W końcu się wkurwił. Będą musieli też taktykę trochę zmienić. Nie będą atakować z daleka. Kajdany.
I am the right hand of the king.
Doesn't it?
3 życia mu zostało, kurwa. Bez jaj.
Prepare yourself.
What's on your mind, darling?
She sighs.
Deep down, it feels like a betrayal. A just betrayal. I know that many will say I failed my people, but I don't think I have. Even as I sat on the Prime Scion's throne as a child, watching pilgrims pass by in worship. Mother and master. There is precious little difference between the two. Both of them long for power so absolute it's no more than an abstract. Yet it is that very... My heart may be conflicted, but my mind is not. I did the right thing. I think you know the answer to that. First, he has a date with a needle. Whatever comes after that...
Mogę jej dać tą głowę Aleksandra teraz? W sumie nie. Gdzie ta łepetyna jest? Tutaj. Dłoń ziemistego. No co jest? Nie, dostała głowę, rękę i chuj. Niech się cieszy.
You are the Sallow Man, a twisted undead elf, your memories flashing through you like sparks from a blazing fire through smoked air, passing so fast you can barely see an image before it's gone.
No ma już tego tam w ekwipunku.
An elven
Najebało
child,
tego.
the moon, the sun, the void, the dirt, a death in the fog amongst the trees, the ugly hag in the desert alley whose sight you strain to hold on to that one last memory, and at last it comes. Sendelius, the sallow blood within the meat was corrupted long before his death. It makes you sick. You rise from the altar, brushing dust from your robes. Your guards, the sequence is now complete. Ralik, Vrogir, and Zorstissa worship the alarmed shouts, and the sounds of fighting echo from another part of the temple of Vrogir. He leers at you. You feel his hate, his rage, his blinding thirst for blood, your blood. He reaches into your mind. He howls in pain and hate and rage and tries to push you away, but he cannot. So, a raging torrent of memories washes through you, so fast you can barely see an image before it's gone. An elven child, the moon, the sun, and at the last, part of the key to the mountain. Ralik, Vrogir, and Zorstissa worshipping the sun.
Plugawy elf zginął w walce. Zaraz, moment. No tak pasuje zdjąć. Zaraz się nim zajmiemy. Frytki. Mają tutaj frytki. Windego. Co to za typek? Chwilę z nim pogadam. Tutaj się jeszcze rozejrzę.
The bilious film reforms in the glass and becomes A knight in shining armor, sunshine glinting. You gaze into the mirror, and you see a red lizard.
Is that Sadher? I must see her. Step aside, please. Thank you. Now, let's see what visions this dark glass
Co,
weaves.
zwracam, muszę do WC skoczyć.
I see her. She's in Arx. She's in the city of Arx. I recognize the cathedral from paint. I know where Sadher is. And once I leave this island, god or no...
The broom upon the glass spins and... The cloying miasma within the glass shimmers, and a face comes into view. A well-dressed dwarven woman.
Ciekawe, czy można to rozjebać na przykład. Tylko w sumie po co? Nie.
The dwarf smiles, at ease despite his imprisonment.
Need some chatter to pass the time, friend? I wish I knew. Would love...
Tu coś jeszcze jest. A jak się tu dostać? No tu skrzynia jest jakaś. Chyba to trzeba w każdą dziurę zaglądać.
The spirit of a paladin lies stretched upon a rack, all four limbs pulled tautly away from his torso. His right shoulder suddenly bulges and pops as his arm dislocates. His mouth gapes open as he screams. To your ears, it sounds like a distant echo.
O, noga do jedzenia. On ogólnie lubi ciekawe rzeczy sobie zażreć. Można tam dojść do tego? Nie. Grot to nie. To trzeba zrobić.
Ice-cold water is suddenly thrown in your face, tearing you out. The pain makes itself known again, swamping your senses. You hear yourself croak out a plea. Please, I don't know anymore. A guttural, I know. The iron touches you, so hot that it feels cold. The sound of your own screams fill your ears, while the smell of burning flesh and hair...
Co to kurwa? Gdzie oni to są tutaj? Dobra, co to jest za mietek?
Oh, God, Woken! Such a pleasure! Did you miss me? Wait, don't answer that. Of course you did. My lord's given me another chance, such is his grace and wisdom. As for you, well, you're out of chances. How many have you had by now, I wonder? 2, 3, 100? It must all be a blur for you.
Life after death is the privilege of the favored, darling. And to gain his favor, all he asks is but one gift.
She peers at you through narrow eyes. Her next words do not pass her lips, yet pierce your ear.
Your head!
Wszyscy chcą mnie zabić. Co ja im kurwa wszystkim zrobiłem? Co za patafiany? Do widzenia. Skrawki skóry, koło do ostrzenia, wiatr wody, kawałki metalu, szczypce. Co za burdel. Elfi miecz. Koło do ostrzenia. Aby to sobie naostrzyć. Już naostrzył, zajebiście. No to na chuj to jest. Elegancko. Zjebana jest ta ostrzałka.
Every time, God-woken, why can't I just kill you? It doesn't matter. He'll fetch me like he always has. He won't deny me his glory, his presence, his scent. Has he not simply told you by now? Are you sure you're God-woken? That head of yours is awfully empty for a wannabe divine.
Trap. Better give it a wide berth.
Trzonek wiarołomu. Ale tutaj gratów? Wręczona dusza, pusta butelka. List is belly. Is bail. Aha, to jest faktycznie ta, co ona była w tym, w Forcie Radość. A Wendigo. Co w ogóle na tym statku zaczęła. Co temu fanowi zabrała tą do zmieniania twarzy. To jest ta Windego. Teraz sobie przypomniałem. Bo ja ją tam zabiłem, ale ona żyła dalej. Książę cienia. Jego też chyba trzeba będzie zajebać. Się okaże. Kilemal. Jak to Metallica śpiewała. Oko. Aż ten burdel tu mają. Mogliby posprzątać czasami. Zgniła, odcięta głowa. Ulubione żarcie tej. Chociaż te zgniłe jej nie smakują. Ona mówi, że są niedobre. Ciemka pawkowitą. Tak, gram, no. Tylko streamów ostatnio nie robię z DS-a. Może tam za jakiś czas coś zrobię. Albo jeszcze może z tego eventu coś tam pyknę, zobaczę.
The unwholesome mirth. The unwholesome.
Zakrwawiona noga. To jest dobre jedzonko. Zgniły tors. Da się zjeść. To niedobre. Ja no te zgniłe to nie chcę. Ale taką zakrwawioną to ogryzie. Smiter. Bo będziesz wisiał zaraz na żyrandolu jak nie topesz głową w dół i będziesz lewitował. Momencik, muszę coś odpisać. Coś tu jeszcze, jakieś księgi brałem? Nie. Jakiś, co to za obraz? Coś tam spadło. Scyzoryk. Scyzoryk, tak na niego wołają. Nazbierałem tutaj śmieci. O, mi się gratów nazbierało, widzę w chuj, będę musiał to sprzedać, bo za chwilę będę przeciążony. Ach, chuj tam, z trapami. No dobra, to tu będzie tyle. Nic tu więcej nie ma. Musiał te śmieci posprzedawać. Bo mnie trochę zagraciło.
Something on your mind, darling?
Jak się tu gratów uzbierało trochę.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
Dobra, ogarnijmy ten burdel, bo jest tu masakiera. Aha, na czwartym. No dobra, to ja nie zidentyfikowałem tego wszystkiego, no chuj tam. Do sprzedania. Nie zwróciłem uwagi na to.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
Having extra help in a fight. I'll guarantee you that.
Border, panie, mam w tym plecaku straszny. Ciężko to kuźwa się połapać. Chcę to posprzedawać trochę.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
Kaska mu się skończyło. Ten jeszcze ma chyba kasę. No, można tak powiedzieć. Nie, tu jest perswazja. To mi będzie potrzebne jak coś. Też, ale... Siła, weemancja, bystrość. Walka przyzwanie 130. Dlaczego ja tam... Mam do przywództwa, dobra.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
Kurwa. A, niech to zostanie. Jeszcze księgi mam do sprzedania.
Like to take a look at what I've been working on? By all means.
Oni tu nie mają tylu pieniążków, ile ja bym potrzebował, kurwa mać. Jak to tak? Co to za handlarze? Dobra, co tu tyle waży? To waży 150. To było takie ciężkie. No obraz. No dobra. Straszna bieda. Nie mają już pieniądzorków. Więcej kupców nie mam na statku. Nazbierałem tych gratów.
I don't want to linger a moment longer than necessary.
Takie pierdoły. O kurde. Notatki wiedźmy. No to i tak więcej nie sprzedam, bo oni nie mają kasy. Ten powrócił.
You're back! Good this, of course. Told you I would, didn't I? Sure thing. I'll...
No dobra, to co? Pasowałoby się chyba chwilę przespać, nie? Będę kończył już na dzisiaj. Dobranoc i do jutra. Trzymajcie się, papa.